Hello, Richard, the professor of pop. The Australian music industry has lost a total legend of the industry, Michael Gudinski. Now, there isn't a successful band that he hasn't had a hand in this country. He's the guy that signed and did everything with Kylie Minogue. One of the most legendary stories I ever heard about Michael Gudinski was that when he was managing the Skyhooks, he used to get them playing in bars, and he had them on Countdown at the time and whatever. And he was actually getting the door. So the band would play, and in a pub, he would get the cover charge. He'd get the door, and then somehow he talked the bars into giving him half the booze tab as well. So the booze sold, he was getting half the booze. How do you talk a bar into doing that? The guy must be able to talk like... Apparently he could. Apparently he could just sell ice to Eskimos. He'd convince anybody of anything. And, but his bands, like the Skyhooks, until Guns N' Roses broke the record when they came down to Melbourne and played to, 380,000 or whatever it was, Skyhooks had held that previous record, over 300,000 in Melbourne for a gig, the Michael Gudinski's managed band. So, yeah, Michael Gudinski was a true legend of the music business here in Australia. And also, he did unbelievable things, like he brought the knack out to Australia, My Sharona, and all this kind of stuff. The international bands that came here, like he had a lot to do with Ed Sheeran. He's the man. Gudinski in music, Australian music is the man. But then he also did that Chopper film as well. He got into doing movies and did that Chopper film, which was just so scary and so acclaimed, And what's his face? That brilliant actor that played Eric Bana went on to just conquer the world of acting after his role in that movie. So yeah, I'm sure there are a lot of people that within the Australian music industry that dearly love Michael Gudinski, and would be very sad right now because the guy did some pretty magic stuff. All right, over and out from the professor of popular culture. R.I.P. Michael Gudinski.